What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the Real Distraction channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got us a little show or a series, whatever you want to call it, man. We got the season 5, episode 1, New Zealand Rugby Hamilton Boys sports documentary, Rugby Pass. Okay, man, look. This was sent to me on Instagram at Sean W. Tyler. Get at me with the videos. You already know what it is, man. This looked interesting, man. I know I got a lot of movies and shows you guys want me to react to, but this looked really, really interesting. But basically it's about schoolboy rugby in New Zealand. One of the best teams, one of the most successful schoolboy teams, or first 15 teams. And it's kind of like, I've watched shows like this, like Friday Night Lights, if you know about it. It's an American football TV show and a movie that was really dope. There's other ones that look at like real players, real lives, like college athletes, D2 athletes, D1 athletes that play football, other sports that I've watched as well. I'm super into that type of stuff, man. Me playing sports in high school, playing football in high school, you know, the camaraderie, the vibes, the energy, the stuff that happens behind the scenes in the locker rooms, to the weight room, to the coaches, to this, the parents, the games, the wins, the losses, all that stuff, man. I'm really all the way about that. So we gonna check this out, man. So I hope you guys are excited for this series. I'm literally gonna do, I think it's only 5 episodes. I'm dropping an episode every day. So we got episode 1, tomorrow's episode 2, next episode 3, you know what I'm saying? We gonna run it up. Alright, so get your popcorn, get whatever you need, get your water, get your food, I don't know whatever you need, man. We gonna run this up. Check out what these boys is about, man. Shouts out to Rugby Pass for the video. Go hit that subscription. And I'm gonna read this real quick just so I got a little bit of a background. And then we're gonna get into this video, man. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. Anyways, in a country where rugby is king, high schools are breeding grounds for future rugby talent that the sporting world acknowledges to be the most plentiful on the planet. As a result, competition between the school's first 15s is passionate, tribal, and highly scrutinized. Young New Zealanders, NZers, dream of representing their school, pulling on their high school first 15 jersey to do battle with local and regional rivals. The most successful first 15 in the country over the last 10 years is undoubtedly Hamilton Boys High School, based in the North Island's Waikato region. Multiple winners of the top 4 national championships and Super 8 rugby titles, the school allows cameras into their revered rugby program to witness key parts of their 2019 season, including their 100-year anniversary game against powerhouse Auckland Grammar, Super 8 opener against New Plymouth Boys, a rain-soaked clash against Tauranga Boys, and the Super 8 decider against fellow overachievers Hastings Boys. But most critically, the coaching and playing staff reveal themselves to the audience in a personal, intimate portrayal of sports as a way of life, a career choice, and a catalyst for growth, development, and life experience. Produced by Onion TV in partnership with Rugby Pass and in association with Hamilton Boys High School, the season brings you 5 episodes of award-winning documentary making inside one of the world's leading rugby nurseries. Wow. Talk about an intro, all right? Or a description. The description damn near better than the whole show, probably. Anyways, let's run this up, man. Let me know how you feel in the comments. I'm going to try not to talk too much and just enjoy the vibes, but I am going to be pausing. Do not comment, stop pausing. Go to Rugby Pass and watch it by yourself, all quiet, okay? Go watch Rugby Pass. Go watch it by yourself, all quiet. Eating your popcorn, all right? I'm going to pause. Let's get it.
I know the Lord will make a way for me. I know the Lord
That's obviously their school song,
We'll
right?
make a way, we'll make a way for you and me. Everybody in our holy life, shun the wrong and to the right.
Don't have to touch the wall, walk to the black line, back to here, standing start. What is the mark that we record? And the one that you last were successful completing. And don't miss that line down there. Okay, don't waste your warnings.
Don't waste the mornings.
That beep is when you're there, Case.
We've got some wonderful things to celebrate today, and congratulations to all of the young men who did so well. As I recognise them, I am grateful to them for that very real gift that they are giving us in their success, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you for being the wonderful group that you are this year, and thank you very much for all the work you've done.
My last messages would be, if you've got niggles and you're sore this weekend, get them seen to, get them sorted. If you know that every time I get in the gym I get better, get in the gym the next 3 days if you need to. Okay, knowing that that's going to prepare me best for my next battle on the field. What I'd like to see before all of us.
You know what he said? If you get in the gym and you act all up in your feelings, go right back the next day, and then go the next day after that, and then go the next day, because you're gonna learn to like that gym. You're gonna learn to like that gym. You playing that sport. It's the same thing with American football. You're gonna learn to like that gym. The ones who's in the gym doing numbers on that field. The ones who's in the gym making plays on that field. The ones who's not in the gym on that bench. Guarantee that. I like that, bro. Y'all know what it is. You know what it is. You see the work. You see the work. Get in that gym, bro. You feel me? You gonna learn to like that. Ain't no bitterness in the gym. That's how you get better.
Bus leave is bang, I take a photo of that, and that's my focus. Any other name and shame on there, boys, that you can think? Khan's away, but we'll name and shame him anyway.
I've never squatted 100 properly. Yeah, I've never actually gone for it.
You gotta go down.
I haven't squatted this heavy in a long time. How many is it, 4? Yeah.
I'm squatting 300.
Deep in the
At
heart of
least.
the Waikato lies a high school where overachievement is an expectation.
We have a responsibility to ensure that the boys can be the very best that they can be.
Every time we play here or away, we expect to win.
We're always pushing to be the hardest working first team in the country. Be the best you could be an excellent role model. The team is way more important than the individuals in this room.
To get into boys high, I think should be any young fella's goal really if you're in the Waikato.
Join the Boys High First 15 as they aim to win the Super 8 rugby title for an unprecedented 12th time in 14 seasons.
I put it all down to Nigel Hotham.
12
The
and
records
14.
have improved since Nigel's taken over.
I don't know if it's very good.
12 titles in 14 seasons, bro. That's insane, dog. That's like 3-peat, 5-peat, 4-peat, little break for a second, another 3-peat. What the hell? That don't even make sense.
Good, but our blood, our sweat, and your tears.
Outside you, go Luca, go Luca.
This is easy after 50. See? Keep it straight, keep it straight.
Be good to see all the boys at training the next morning.
Yeah, he's always had that sense of being a leader, and he loves the school.
Touch, no touch, get up, get up. Good.
There's not many trophies with 100 years of history on them.
Good, well done.
New Zealand training is like more intense.
How come you didn't come to recovery yesterday? That's bad leadership, bro.
Now hot.
Oh, one hand, there's a fine.
Wow, this is actually atrocious.
How is this even possible, bro?
Welcome to the season where the
Like
rugby
that.
world gets a front row seat
Let's go, no soft, no soft.
No
to
soft
one of
shit.
the most accomplished sporting schools in the Southern Hemisphere.
New Plymouth will challenge you with tempo.
Because if you're more important than this team, then there's the door.
Ain't nobody bigger than the program, bro. That's some shit that like hood dudes say, gangbangers say, motherfucking people in jail say. But like on some real talk, I think it applies to a lot of stuff. You're not bigger than the program, especially when it comes to team, group effort type of shit. You're never bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? It's about the team. It's about the squad. It's about the group, not about you. I'm already liking this, man. I'm already liking it.
With over 2,300 boys, including 130 boarders, Hamilton Boys High has long had a reputation of success across the cultural, academic and sporting landscapes, fostered largely from an innovative approach to education, which starts at the very top.
When I took over as headmaster, I came in on an academic kind of platform, and so there was a bit of fear from some of the old boys that would be the end of sport at Boys High, so I've gone overboard making sure that's not true. So in my office, this particular shelving is just for national titles. So these are all New Zealand secondary school titles. This is the New Zealand secondary school sevens. This is the New Zealand secondary school under 15 sevens. This is touch. And this is the under 15 rugby trophy. It's a wonderful trophy. It's a book where each year the winners of the New Zealand secondary school trophy put their team in the book. There's a very highly prized trophy. We've won everything several times, but we've never won basketball. We just don't breed tall boys down here in the Waikato, unfortunately. But we're
I ain't
there.
tall either.
And that's our
I ain't
goal.
tall
We're
either,
building a gym
but we-
for it, so
You know what I'm saying?
they're going to have to rise to the occasion now. Hi, Nigel. How are you?
Cecil, very good.
That's good. Thank you very much for coming down.
Busy week. Busy week, Sue.
It is a busy week. Honours meetings days, as I was actually giving it to you to
Is
keep.
that your only copy?
No, I've got another. You have it.
So, just to update you on, first of all, the Year 10 leaders, so that closes this week.
First and foremost, what we have is all of the strengths of being a boys-only school, and we combine that with a great deal of love for the boys. And we have a very open world here at Hamilton Boys High School, where the boys can talk openly about how much they love being a part of it. I believe it's unique. It's something we've crafted over the years. It goes right through the whole school. From when they first come in, we look after them, we tell them we love them, and we blend that kind of love with discipline. That's a really critical part of what Hamilton Boys High School is all about. All right, so I want to talk to you about the honours meeting dates.
In 1999, Susan Hassel became New Zealand's first ever female headmaster of an all-boys school, and since that time has implemented a culture of well-balanced ambition across all fields of endeavour.
We have a responsibility to ensure that the boys can be the very best that they can be. So if they come...
Let's just acknowledge how tough that is, though. You know what I'm saying? The first female headmaster, the first one, also at an all-boys school. Well, I don't know if she's the first female headmaster or if she's the first one at an all-boys school. The way he said it and he kind of paused, I don't really know. Y'all let me know in the comments. But anyways, either way, even still being, if it's only the first one at an all-boys school, that's tough. And it's at one of the most renowned schools for sports, that's even tougher. Let's just start with that off rip.
Come in as academic boys, then we need to make sure that they get as many scholarships at the end of year 13 as they possibly can. And if they come in with the potential and the desire and passion to be All Blacks, and they're good at rugby, then we also have that responsibility to give them the coaching that they deserve to have. And at the same time, you maintain that real sense of balance, because first and foremost, they come here to get a good education and to leave as good men. So you don't start with wanting to be a good rugby school. You become a great rugby school because you're crafting great men, and they love rugby and they love the school enough to be good at what they do. When they present me with a trophy, they're presenting us with the gift of making Hamilton Boys High School stronger, not just making us a good rugby school. That they are giving us that gift of making it a school that every single boy of our 2,200 boys can be proud of. And when they leave school, they can look back on their school years and say, that was a fantastic school that I was part of.
I like everything. I love everything she just said. We building good men before everything. Then you can take.
1 week remains.
Being a solid dude can take you way farther than having some talent and not being solid. Straight up, bro. Especially for my young cats, if you watching, be a good dog. Be a good dude, bro. Be a good man. If you still, you know what I'm saying? Be a solid dude. I like to say solid. Be solid. You know what I mean? You ain't fragile. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you solid. You say what you gonna do. You do what you gonna say. You a stand-up person. You respectful. But you can be hard-nosed if you need to. You can, you know what I mean? Be solid. You could, if you a solid person, you could do anything you want. That's how I see it. You got your education, you got your head screwed on right, this, that, and the third. You could do anything you want and be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard, and that applies to the mental and the physical.
Before the start of the Super 8 competition.
Boys, we're going to start just by a quick break into our positional group. So,
as a final part of preparation, Hamilton Boys High will play their 100th game against traditional rivals, Auckland Grammar School.
Your ability to take a ball on the full and make sure we get a good return is going to be vital.
Keeps the communication amongst ourselves, okay, even on our defensive line, thinking about our ABs and Cs.
The occasion is more about school pride than competition points, but with the entire school watching, there are some nervous moments before kickoff.
But we know the wind's changed slightly, fellas, from what we trained in yesterday. So it's a real light wind now just going across the field. We know about this, boys, eh? We know that that's really important to us as far as our performance in front of our old boys and our first performance in front of our school. Okay, make it a day that we're proud of, boys.
Let's make it a day we proud of, boys. Let's get it.
We expected it to be quite a weak game. Like looking at the forecast the day, 2 days before, it looked pretty horrible. But coming Thursday morning, the weather was the complete opposite. It was good weather to play running rugby.
Obviously 100 years is a very long time to be playing a school like that. And that was sort of our theme for the week. It was the wind in our sails, the 99 other teams that have gone before us, and it was our job to put a performance. It was the wind in our sails, the 99.
We got Hakaraya, Richards, Coxhead, first 15 captain. Okay. Front row. All right. HRC.
9 other teams that have gone before us, and it was our job to put a performance out there that could make them proud and the school proud.
Hey, don't let grammar stay in this game because you didn't take one step backwards. Okay, so work hard to keep our penalty count for offsides down to a minimum.
We didn't need to remind ourselves about the significance of the occasion.
Okay.
We knew that their game plan wasn't complex. We're not the biggest.
I like these drills.
What we are is we're pretty battle hardened through our week of training, and because of that, 55 to 70 minute mark is when a lot of the time when we finish teams off. Because of that, 55 to 70.
Logan Asplin, assistant coach, high performance manager. Okay. I like that drill they was doing. It reminds me of one I used to do when I used to play linebacker.
70 minute mark is when a lot of the time when we finish teams off.
With a high profile in a rugby-mad country, the eyes of a television audience fall on Hamilton.
The boys do feel the magnitude of the moment, and the pressure probably does get to them, but I think we just had to trust in our ability and know that we're good enough rugby players to put a performance out and play hard.
Well said, kid. Well said.
Oh, take the shot. Bez, run it on. Yep.
With the game only seconds old, a schoolboy error made by schoolboys will deny Hamilton of early points.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Oh, you're kidding me.
You won't have time. He'll call it.
The kicking tee has been locked in the changing rooms, and some initiative needs to be shown.
Just take him a tee. Just take him a normal tee there.
Have you got one here now in your hand? I'll take it. Coffee cup in there? I'll use that.
Sure. Yeah, coffee cup better than nothing.
No. Jeez, nice.
That's the kickers. They've got their tees. They put them out there. It's their job.
Oh, go!
Hey, as a kicker, dude, you gotta have your tee. I remember we used to have this kid named Elliot. He was our kicker. We called him Kicker though. We never called him Elliot. But he forgot his tee one time. he forgot his tee, dog, and we could not kick with the tee. It was a long, we had to do the kickoff like it was a field goal with somebody, with another player holding it. That's how we had to kick it off, because he forgot the tee. Coach grilled him after that. Boy, it didn't really affect the game, but Coach grilled him, man. I guess it's the same for rugby. It's the kicker's job to make sure you got your tee, bro. Make sure you got your tee.
Their job. Oh, go! Outside you. Go, Luca!
Good pass.
Go, Luca! Oh, but there's the little bit of excitement we needed.
It's a minor blip soon forgotten as Boys High start to refocus on the task ahead.
We came out in the first 10 minutes and the boys got a bit of a shock, and I think it was a good thing. Like, I woke the boys up and like, we've got a fighter. It's got a bit of a shock, and I think it was a good thing.
We got Liam, year 13, injured fullback. Year 13 is like senior year, so that's their final year, I'm assuming. Year 13, before they go off and go be a real man in the world or something. Injured fullback.
Like, I woke the boys up and like, we've got a fighter in our hands.
I don't think we were under as much pressure as the scoreboard felt. Like, I thought we were going forward, but just a few defensive errors.
That was nice work. That's it. Have we got a tee? That would be handy. Needed that before half-time, Kiki. Now we needed it to actually get out of
time now? What's our time?
5 to go, 6.
Get off me.
Down this left edge here, we've been in major trouble several times. So that's about numbers. So somewhere where we've caught out for numbers. We have to win the race to the breakdown before their big fellas get over it. Hey, win that race. Hey, this is where you really test yourself. We've got about 10 minutes. Hey, wins. We have to win the race to the breakdown before their big fellas get over it. Hey, win that race. Hey, this is where you really test yourself. We've got about 10 minutes. We'll be starting to make swaps, boys, so use this 10 wisely.
Home ground advantage comes with its perks. A sideline haka provides a lift in tempo and in motivation.
Oh yeah, we turning up now.
When we did get back to our structures and played more direct and did all the little things right, I think that's when we were able to get our points.
They woke up and they realised they started playing some really good footy, and they just kept in the grind the whole game.
The game plan was to keep it in tight and just sort of work up the field. We managed to stretch them to an edge, which overall is our game plan, to score out wide.
And in the space of 10 minutes during the final stanza, Boys High managed to get over the line, both by traditional means and by the bounce of the ball.
Oh, there.
Great credence. He nailed it. Oh, yes, we got it. Oh! Go!
Good pass.
Jack!
Oh, look at that finesse. Look at that finesse. I like that.
We just let Credence take this conversion and shin straight on, eh? Tell him, Kiki.
Shin. As soon as he's kicked it, you're in. One pass, kick down here, okay? We want to keep out of our territory.
Shin, just ask for the ball straight away.
Get up, Charlie. Nice, Charlie. Has he got protection? No protection.
Good job, Charlie.
Go, Shin, down.
Well, congratulations. You showed tons of ticker, boys. You represented the crest so well. Awesome, fellas. Showed tons of ticker, boys. You represented the crest so well. Awesome, fellas.
It's a major scalp for the home side.
Thank you. Thanks, boys. Thank you.
One of Auckland's best teams have surrendered the Headmasters' Cup, and the countdown to Super 8 begins.
You know, in the scheme of things, fellas, and hopefully this is not the last time we get to do this, but you want to enjoy this moment here. Hey, so all the work during the week, you just take a moment for a while to reflect on the fact that all that hard work ended up in a real positive performance for us with lots of things that we're going to learn. Now, we can certainly look at ourselves and say we gave everything to that game.
Yup. That's what the week is for. You go hard all week in practice. You do this, you do that. That's for the game. You practice for the game. Some people don't understand how important that practice is. Practice is for the game. You practice for the game. You know what I'm saying? You give 100% in practice, you gonna be good in the game. You get 50% in practice, it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game, bro. You gotta practice for the game. You gotta practice like you playing the dudes already. That's how it gotta be, man. Anyways, man, I'm gotta stop this real quick, but I'm about to reset because my camera's gonna cut off, so we about to be right back, y'all. Okay, we back, man. Let's finish this first episode, man.
I'd now like to read out today's results. Rugby, first 15, Hamilton Boys High 1, 1917. Football.
Hold up. After match function? Bro, this looked like a goddamn award ceremony. They do this after every match? Hey, man, we did not get it like this. Hell no. After the game, it'll just be the homies. You know, we go to the locker room, go change, the homies, hey, you know, shower up. We gonna go get some pizza. We getting some Mexican food or something. It was not a whole feast. Suits on, awards. It was not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Hell no. This okay. This is a little more special, man. I like it.
Rugby, first 15, Hamilton Boys High 1, 1917. Football. The second 11, Auckland Grammar 1-0.
The school haka that they done, that gave me goosebumps at the start.
Okay. I'll be forgetting if I'm recording, man. Sorry.
Who's your next game? We got New Plymouth next week. First Super 8 game. Who's that? Here on Thursday. Mards, good decisions.
The after-match function provides a peace offering between bitter rivals by way of sharing stories and claiming the lion's share of any available food.
Should we go to McDonald's?
New Plymouth is pretty big for us, that's an exchange.
Oh, yeah.
And then Tauranga is an exchange. But yeah, you guys are up.
So this is both schools. So both the schools come together to eat and just talk, chop it up, camaraderie, because at the end of that's crazy. Let me know if I'm hearing that wrong, if I'm tripping, but I'm pretty sure that's what they just said. That's crazy. I like that a lot. Because at the end of the day, we all in here for doing the same thing. We doing the same shit. We striving for the same goals at the end of the day. We could be enemies and go fight after the game, or we could be cool, eat, gain connections, network. You never know what somebody at a whole nother school might be doing that might be right in line with what you doing outside of just playing the sport. Wow. My mind is like what? Culture shock, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind is blown from this. Wow.
Our biggest one.
For captain and head prefect, Hakaraia Richards Coxhead, it's a chance to display some leadership, even if it's the most menial of tasks.
Oi, all of our chairs stack at the back. That little bit of plastic there.
This guy's going places.
Because he came into the hostel with me. So yeah, we've been mates for a long time. He's always had that sense of being a leader, like a lot of pride in the crest. He's always had that.
Guy Lansdowne, year 13 center. Cool. Hey, Haka, HRC, he going places, bro. I like it. I like how he moves, bro. I like how he moves.
That sense of being a leader, like a lot of pride in the crest, and he loves the school. So he really wants to do the best, and he drills the boys to get them out there and get the wins.
He's got quite a calm demeanour under pressure. Really good captain. He's composed, leads by example. He's really well respected throughout the team and throughout the school. He's just a great person.
A conveniently scheduled long weekend allows Hakaraia to return to the family home, where the pace of life shifts down a gear.
Well, he's a pretty laid-back sort of kid in terms of his sport and his school and study and that. He's always pretty focused.
Last year I achieved level 2 with excellence, so getting academic honours was a pretty big achievement for myself, and last year being able to play for the first 15 as well as this year, and this year I'm fortunate enough to be the head of the hostel and the head prefect at the school. the point of school is obviously getting your education, and it's a driving force from the coaches and the headmaster that rugby's just a sort of a reward for doing all your work in class, and it's really driven that you should be in class 5 periods a day, 5 days a week, and giving it your best, even if that's not excellence or merit in each of your assignments, but giving your best every time you're in the classroom and paying attention, being diligent.
Are you doing anything today?
Yeah.
Nah, it's our rest day. One rest day of the year.
And then what do you got tomorrow? Afternoon training?
Oh, Tuesday morning gym, contact afternoon.
Wow.
Oh, and then billets on Wednesday.
Are you taking any billets into hostel?
Yeah, we just take them over to Argo.
Oh, and look after them.
Yeah, look after them.
Game on Thursday. Okay, we'll leave the rest for Mum. Come on, let's go do lunch. Mum said, don't hang her undies out. We've just always been happy that he's been happy at school, and because Hakara boards.
You gotta love some good dad humor, man. Ain't nothing wrong with some good dad humor, man. That was actually funny, bro. Says you got the undies out, man. Hey, man. It is what it is, brody.
And never once has he said, I don't want to go back to school or I don't like school. He's just been so happy in the environment, and I think that's really made a difference. Oh, think about chips. Don't want to have those out.
I think just the systems that they have in place, obviously starting from the top from Miss Hassel, she obviously has a certain way of running things, and it obviously seems to work. And in terms of rugby, Mr. Hotham and Mr. Kirkham, they drill boys to make them not only better rugby players, but better people.
Where's New Plymouth Strong Hucks?
I don't know. Oh,
have you looked at them?
Yeah, a little bit. Like front row's alright, pretty dynamic.
Is that fullback playing?
I don't know.
He's
Blair Murray. He's pretty good.
Yeah, school's got now a tradition of excellence and high standards. They expect high standards of the boys. What about you guys? Does everyone come through Auckland Grammar all right? Any injuries?
Oh, like Solo and Daniel's shoulders, but...
We'll tell them to tackle properly and they won't get a sore shoulder. I think parents are just so supportive too of ensuring that their boys get to morning trainings, get to afternoon trainings, got all the right things that assist them to getting out there and playing good rugby.
Hey, the pop scene cool, man.
While the status you earn at school commands authority, all bets are off when it comes to family hierarchy.
You should.
Just gave the ticket to Henry.
No, you should go to the Hamilton Girls Ball.
Really giving this ticket away.
I think you should go get your ticket back.
And did you buy your partner a corsage?
Yeah, Mum got it.
Indirectly. There. She had it on her arm and he had it on the thing.
Oh, nice. You own that suit, eh?
See the corsage on her arm?
Oh, yes, she looked nice, thank you. Oh, yes.
Hey, she approves. She approves. That's a 2 thumbs up right there, man.
The player goes out there and just gives it his best. That's all you sort of want. We know that he loves playing the game. He's quite hard on himself, and I think a lot of the boys these days are quite critical of their own game. They tell us all the bad things, and I dropped this or I didn't make that tackle. I suppose as parents we just see all the great things that they do. We want to see we see the positive things.
I think my leadership on the field has been a strength for me in past years, and just been working on developing that this year and just become a more well-rounded player. Luca, Credence, 1, 2, Liam's injured. 3, Vince, Ty, Heath,
5, 6,
me.
7. Wow. It is a bit of a new team, isn't it?
So this year we have only 7 players returning from last year, which is quite a small number, but I think this team has a real high ceiling, and it's just about how hard you work to get there. For the school, the goal is always to be in contention for that national title and obviously winning Super 8.
You got half your veterans.
Lofty ambitions come with enormous payoff, but equally perilous risk. Hamilton are favourites for the Super 8 title and contenders for the National Championship. In 1 week, the journey will start. It's time for the season to begin.
That's it.
Next time on the season.
There's a lot of competition around the North Island, especially playing in the Super 8.
I just try to get as much sleep as I can. The hours are pretty tough.
All those words mean absolutely nothing to a player. You tell me some facts.
He's still rated #1, eh?
Yeah, he's a man.
I'm waiting to see the coach get a little bit more hard-nosed. The coach seemed a little too soft. But that's comparing it to American coaches and American football, where the coaches are like very rah-rah. But usually the head coaches are usually more relaxed than like the specialty coaches or defensive coaches or et cetera, but seem a little relaxed, man. I want to see him talk his stuff, you know?
Ain't rugby player.
So this is the time to be up-tempo, boys. Okay, we look like we're half asleep.
For more information on Hamilton Boys High School, go to HBA.
Anyways, man, that was the season. Season 5, Episode 1, New Zealand Rugby Hamilton Boys Sports Documentary Rugby Pass. Okay, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Come back tomorrow, check in for Episode 2, and we will continue this journey to see what these Hamilton boys are about, man. I'm in it, bro. I like this right here. You see me, I'm chilling. I'm just watching. Like, it's a whole vibe. I like stuff like this, man. Even when it comes to, I've trained, I don't know how many people know this, but I used to be a personal trainer. I've trained athletes for, like, their own sports, too, man. Like, I've had people who play rugby in younger leagues hit me up like, yo, what's some stuff I could work on, or what's some stuff that you think will help me based on your training background, not necessarily based on a rugby background, based on a training background and just knowing how athletes and movement and all that stuff works. So this is cool right here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe. Go tell your friends. Go tell all your boys who play rugby to come check this out, man. So we can keep growing this channel. That's it. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real's rare. Real always reaches everyone. And I'm going to see you next time. Peace.